All right, hey guys, what's up? Just gonna talk a little bit about some elbow pain. I posted about this on my Instagram the other day. This in particular is going to relate to tennis elbow, otherwise known as lateral epicondylitis. There's also such a thing as golfer's elbow, which is medial, more on the inside, right? I've been struggling with some outside elbow pain, and here are three things, super simple little tools that you can use that have helped me over the last little while. So if you've got any elbow pain, give these a try. They might help. And if they don't, hey, then check with another professional. So the first and most simplest thing is just something like a lacrosse ball. All right. Now what that's going to do is just help to kind of soften up some of the tissue, break down some of the scar tissue that may have formed in there. Right. So what you'll do, you'll just grab that ball, push it in there, use your hand, put a bit of support, kind of roll over it, pinpoint certain areas. You can start to flex and extend your wrist to get some different sort of feelings in the extensors of the forearm. And just keep playing around, roll around. You'll find certain areas that really feel more painful, and you probably want to work on those more. You can also put it upside down, put the lacrosse ball in the middle, and then just push down and just hold it. And again, move around your wrist, really get different areas in that muscle. And I can feel it right there. That's pretty gnarly, but super helpful. And that obviously tells you that that's an area you need to work on. Now, if there's going to be too much pain, then obviously stop, soften it, go back, or move on to something else. So that's number one. Number two is a hammer. Okay, you want something that's a little bit weighted and with some length, right? We're going to do some sort of flexion extension exercises for the extensors and flexors of the forearm. That's basically what helps to extend and flex that bicep, tricep, elbow joint. So you want to strengthen those areas. Now, with the hammer, you'll go whatever long object you have. You're going to hold it right at the bottom, right? The further up you go, the easier it's going to be in terms of weight distribution, which you'll see in a second. So play around. If it's too easy, go further down. If it's too hard, go further up. Now, this first one here, keep your elbow bent. You can also go straight. Now, what happens is in the elbow, there's both flexion and extension, okay, like so. But also with the wrist, you can also start to rotate, right? That's also another component of that elbow through this. You want to strengthen both ranges. So for the first one, you'll use a bit of support, elbow bent, and then let the hammer fall to one side under control, and then bring it back up with control. Focus on using those rotating muscles in the elbow, and just do 15, maybe 20 reps, okay? Then go to the other direction, right? Now you're gonna get that lateral rotation portion, which is fantastic. So you go inside, control, and then bring it back. Again, 15 to 20 reps. You can then also start to extend your arm, which is going to create a slightly different sensation, and do the same movement. 10 to 15 reps of that, and then on the inside, 10 to 15. Just using the hand for support if you need. You don't have to though. Second option is the flexion and extension. So what you'll do there, you'll hold it at the very edge like that, let it drop down, and then squeeze it up. Come back down under control, squeeze it up. Now you should be able to see you're working the back side there of the forearm. That's getting some of the flexors going. And again, just strengthening those smaller muscle groups that are being sort of left out of the mix probably. 15 to 20 reps of those. And then flip the hammer around to the front. Same idea, down, all the way up. Down and up. Really focus on using those muscles. Squeeze, release. Squeeze and release. Bam. All right, so perfect good use for a hammer, other than a nail on the wall. And the last thing is just an elastic band. Obviously, try something that's maybe not too thick. This is just the one actually from the end of a bunch of broccoli, which is pretty sweet, so multiple use. But if it's too heavy, use a thinner elastic and then move up to that. What you're going to do, pinch your fingers together, place the elastic band around the edges, and then from there, you just want to focus on extending the fingers as wide as you can. Come in and extend. Extend. Again, play with a long arm, extended, or elbow bent, right? So again, that's working all the extensors through here. 15 to 20 reps. And for all these, I'll probably do 2 to 3 sets, maybe every alternate day. And you should start to notice some improvement over the next couple weeks. Unfortunately, it does take time. It doesn't happen overnight. These injuries or sort of issues, likewise, you're not going to fix it overnight. So give it a try. Hopefully, they help. And some of these similar ones will help for the medial sort of golfer's elbow pain that you might feel on the inside of the elbow, but with a couple exceptions. So let me know if these help, or if you have more of a golfer's elbow issue. Leave a comment below and I'll try to get to that. So thanks guys, hope it helps.